If you've not seen a pretty face today, here is your opportunity. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you've not seen my face before, my name is Tokwe Ademuyiwa. I watch movies a lot and I am a big fan of Nollywood movies, and here is me just giving you my reviews and opinions about some of the movies I watched this year. So the first movie I have here is Muri and Co.
3,000.
orí ẹ ti burú. ṣé ojú ọ̀tẹ̀ ojú kì í tí wọ́n.
Abẹ́ bàtàyé ń jẹ́ ń sìn. Tó bá lè lọ kún side mirror lásán 5,000 naira.
Muri and Co is a movie that was directed by Biodun Stephen. So for the cast, we had Kunle Remi, we had Kiki, Bisola Ayeola, we had Charles Okocha, and a lot of other wonderful actors. Yes, so the movie was about somebody I would call like a petty thief. Yes, that was Muri, and that role was actually played by Kunle Remi. So Muri went from snatching bags, and other petty items to actually stealing car spare parts, and he moved on to stealing an entire, like a whole car, which coincidentally had a child inside it. So that was like where the whole Muri and Co story started. What I liked about the movie is the fact that it had this comedic vibe to it. Yes, you will not watch this movie and not laugh. There is no way you watch Muri and Co and you won't have reasons to laugh. Yes, it was really a funny movie, and it was very interesting to watch. I must say. I also like the fact that the casts were able to embody their characters. One person I will particularly commend is Bisola Ayeola. I feel like she really embodied her role and she acted it so flawlessly. I would also give credit to Kunle Remi. He acted the role of Muri very well. Generally, I am going to rate this movie a 7 out of 10. Next movie on my list is The Bee.
sórí àṣà àti ṣe ti wà ní wípé ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá lọ ilé ọkọ a ní ẹ̀bùn tá a máa fún un.
àṣẹ Elédùmarè ni kò lè já, àsopọ̀ Elédùmarè ni kò lè já o.
For the cast, we had Ifa Iwara, we had Shafi Bello, we had Iyarimbo, Zainab Balogun, who was like the lead actress. The storyline was about a lady named Ronti. Ronti found herself stuck in a time loop. So she was reliving her wedding day over and over again, and each time she found herself being shot by an unknown person, and this whole thing was very confusing to her, and she had to confide in her grandmother, who actually played a major role in helping her come out of that terrible situation. Now, one thing I must say about the movie is that I feel like the movie was very wholesome, and I feel like there were lessons to be learned from that movie: forgiveness, and treating others the way you want to be treated, and a lot of things. The movie deserves an 8 out of 10. At number 3, we have a movie directed by Bolanle Austin Peters and titled House of Ga. And for the cast, we have Funke Akindele Bello, we had Femi Branch, we had Dele Odule, we had Lateef Adedimeji, Mike Afolarin, and a host of other delectable actors and actresses.
Apanilẹ́kúnjayé. Kínúpé kò ní tẹríba. Ẹyẹ máa lọ. Ọ̀dájú. Ẹsẹ̀ wọn bọ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sójú.
Due to some circumstances beyond my control, you would only be hearing my voice till the end of this video. I might not be showing my face again. I apologize for that. So let's go straight into the movie House of Ga. So the movie House of Ga just tells the history of Bashorun Ga, who is like the most talked about Bashorun in the history of the Oyo Empire. Yeah, and I really love the way all of the actors played their roles. Everybody got into character and they acted it so flawlessly. Now, about the storyline, based on my own observation from the things I have read and I knew about Bashorun Ga before the movie was released, I would like to point out that some of the things that were depicted in the movie were not 100% correct about the story of Bashorun longer. But aside that, I feel like it's a very entertaining movie. If you've not watched the movie, you actually should. It was very, very interesting to watch, and I would be rating this movie a 6 out of 10. Now, Laka Tabu is the next movie on my list.
Timba Maloyun, mẹ́ta ló wù mí kí n bí lẹ́ǹkan.
Mélòó?
Mẹ́ta.
You must be out of your damn mind.
It's really stuffy, please.
Ta ló gbé poison wá sí dẹ́ẹ̀ mi? Ta ló ti ọmọ obìnrin wọnú mọ́tò wá síbí ni mo sọ? Adigunjalè ni mí, ó kù ṣẹ́jú mẹ́wàá fún mi kí n fi jalè. Dókítà kan lè gbé mi.
The movie Lakatabu was basically about a man called Lakatabu. If you do not know what Lakatabu means monster. I also got to learn that when the movie was released. I actually did not know that before. So Lakatabu was the head of a gang of armed robbers / kidnappers. So that was basically who Lakatabu was in the movie. And yeah, I love the lineup of actors. We had Lateef Adedimeji, Adunni Ade, Femi Adebayo, Ibrahim Chatta, and so many other delectable actors. Now to the storyline, I actually found it very confusing. At least for the first 1 hour, 30 minutes, I was still trying so much to understand what was the essence of, everything that was happening in the story. Although towards the end, we're able to at least get the context of the whole story. But I still feel like the storyline could have been better. But this is just my personal opinion. I would actually love to know yours in the comment section. Yeah, so aside that, I love every other thing about the movie. I feel like all of the actors actually played their characters very well, especially Adunni Ade and Lateef Adedimeji. I love the way Lateef Adedimeji embodies every character that he is given. And yeah, so that is just everything I have to say about the movie Lakatabu, and I am going to be rating this movie a 3.5 out of 10. Next, I'm going to be talking about the movie Water and Gari. Yes, a movie by Tiwa Savage. It was really nice seeing a different side of Tiwa Savage. Yes, I've known Tiwa Savage to be a good artist. In fact, not just good, a spectacular artist. She's like one of the best female artists we have in Nigeria. And it was so refreshing to see a different side to her. I also want to talk about the soundtrack. Yeah, it was giving me so much goosebumps. It was Tiwa Savage, of course. I wasn't expecting anything less than a 10 out of 10, and she did not disappoint me. It was also refreshing listening to her voice while watching a movie. Now to the movie Water and Gari. The movie was centered on the life of a young lady named Aisha, who was a fashion designer in the UK for 10 years. And she had to return to her hometown, the south side, after she received a call breaking the news of her cousin's death. I feel like this movie had so much potential, but the storyline just fell short of my expectation. I feel like it would have been a great movie if more attention was paid on writing a better script, but that's just my take on the movie. I feel like a lot of things were not adding up. I'm just going to mention one. First of all, Aisha was said to have returned home because of her deceased cousin, right? But on returning home, I actually did not notice any sign of mourning. It was more like a celebratory mood, actually. And even Jemima Osunde, I can't remember the name of the character she played in the movie right now, whose brother had died, also did not show any actual sign of mourning, and that left me very confused. And this amongst other things in the movie that made me, feel like, I don't know. Yeah, so but that's just what I feel. That was just my observations on the movie. Aside that, I feel like every other thing was great. The makeup, cinematography, casting, and everything. It was all right, yeah, and I am going to be rating this movie a 4 out of 10.
Some of us can't just run away like you.
Almost came this far before, but didn't make it.
Aisha, this is not the same town you left behind, though. Things are different now.
Who was there for you when Grandma Yemi died? I was.
So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Yeah, I feel like there were a lot of movies that I was supposed to mention, but I did not actually want this video to be too lengthy. Please let me know if you would like a part 2 and I would gladly bring it on here. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you again in my next video. Bye.